So I found out you can fish in the lake I was hiking at earlier. Um, I ran into some guys who were checking on the fish there actually. But I think you would need like a boat maybe. It didn't look to me like you'd be able to catch much from the shore, especially not any big fish. But anyway, then I was driving along the road and I came across this. I have to show you. Um, Here, there's all these big cables sleeking through the jungle. See, across this pathway, there's this big old metal cable, and it's going off into the jungle. It'll show you to where. Actually, I might be able to get in here. Yeah, see? It's cable. But this is exactly what I was talking about. Look at this. It's the remains of logging. And I'll have to look this up when I get a chance, but because I wonder when they were actually here. Like, when is this cable here from? See? It's interesting. Oh, man. Oh, I can move it. It is freaking heavy duty shit. And just imagine, look at the size of this tree that they were trying to haul away with it. Or maybe using it as an anchor in this case, I'm not sure. But I'm assuming they're either using, depending when they're here, right? They were either, now look at this cable wrapped around here. And it's just hanging here. Like a tightrope. Just hanging in the jungle. See? It's strange. Yeah. And look at the size of this stump here that they have this thing wrapped around. It's unbelievable. I don't know if I can get up here or what. Oh! There's a hole down in there. It's the middle. This is insane. There's some more absolutely massive ones up here. I want to try to take a look at. But it's kind of just an eerie thing, these insane tree stumps. But then, yeah, this here is exactly what I was talking about. You can straight up see the remains of logging that went on here. See, here's another end of the cable. Oh. But the ground here, yeah, is completely hollow. Like, every step it's like bouncy and it makes a certain sound, a hollow sound. Yeah, it's because you're just walking on these tree roots, essentially, you see. It's just all tree roots. But I just want to get a little bit further into the jungle here. Like, yeah, it's just a creepy thing. Look at the size of this tree stump. Like, if I can climb up on it here, this one I can get up on a bit. Oh, wow. I gotta be careful, but look at inside of this thing. Like, this is like the size of a studio apartment underneath of this hollowed out area. Seems like some sort of beast could live in here. But look at, look at the size of this stump I'm on. It's easily like 10 feet across. And I'm considerably high off the actual forest floor. The forest floor, like I was saying, it's like 6 feet or so below me there. Yeah, it's crazy, these trees, man. and it's just weird to see that you look through the jungle and there's all these other like mega stumps kind of littered about. But it is a strange thing to go just hiking off trail like this. To me, it's so much fun because you never know, what you might come across. Apparently, like, there is a chance that you could essentially find artifacts or ancient sites, which that would be really cool. Yeah, but maybe it's just me, but I would have really loved to have seen these forests in their full glory, when all these giant stumps were actually just trees. Yeah, it's kind of sad. Oh man, just look at the size of this thing. Look at it, how wide it is across compared to all these other trees. It's so weird to just see these like dinosaur bones, essentially. Just all this massacre. These trees. There's one more cool thing that I want to show you, and without getting killed here, trying to get across these mega stumps. I'm gonna have to go back around. Look at this thing. It's just wild to think. It just reminds me of that scene from Lord of the Rings where all the giant trees are being hauled down by the orcs. Something about this whole scene is just so unsettling to me. And it reminded me now of a story I want to tell. Like one of the most interesting and profound psychedelic experiences I ever had. I took psilocybin mushrooms and I was hiking in a forest, a pretty old forest, but nothing like this. And in my trip, I suddenly was like the ancient wizard of the forest, the old protector of the woods, fun stuff like that. And I was had a little dog with me, and so I was running through the forest with my little sidekick. And suddenly I came to a point in the forest where I'm looking around, and I realized, like, whoa, what's with all this destruction? Like, it seems like a giant beast had trampled some trees. And I look, and there's a bunch of trees pushed over, and like a giant beast had cleared a path through the trees, and I see the trail of broken trees. So I start following this trail of broken trees and snapped limbs, and like I could feel the tension building. I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm getting closer to whatever this thing is that has destroyed the forest, the great monster that has brought the wrath to this forest. I need to confront it because I'm the protector of these woods. And so I'm like getting closer and closer, and I know that I'm like right about to finally face the beast, and I'm like really quite freaked out, and I burst through the woods into this clearing, and the clearing was society. Like, I just walked back to town, and that was the metaphor. like that society or industry was the beast that was destroying the forest, and it was my duty to go and face it, to confront it, to do something about it. And so that's kind of partly a explanation for the extreme discomfort I feel from seeing, like, essentially the Green Cathedral, what I consider to be holy ground, just like indigenous people do. That the Holy Land has been desecrated. And that's just an interesting vision, you know. It's interesting with these, and especially because it's the plant that showed me this vision, right? And the plant is trying to get into my head to tell me to help nature somehow. That I'm responsible for it. That we're all responsible for it. So this is the last thing I wanted to show you in this short little adventure here. I just came down to check out this river and look at this tree. They cut down, I guess. Or maybe it fell on its own. It's quite the bridge though, isn't it? You could almost drive a small car across it. Yeah, it's pretty incredible. It's quite something. Anyway, it's just something to think about. And I want to know, do you hear the cries of nature? You know? Why do you think humans are so anxious? And why do you think that, yeah, we feel uneasy or depressed, for example? Because the forests are depressed too. Like, that is depressing. These mega cables on these trees somehow. You know? It's self-inflicted. And that's what we're doing to our earth, and like, it's not a surprise at all if humans feel bad, because what we do to the earth, we do to ourselves, and we're a part of it, and we can't be separated from it. But if you want to terraform, if that's the type of thing you believe in, you can go ahead. I prefer that you did. Probably be better off without you. Thanks for watching. And as always, like and subscribe, because it's free. And the best things in life are free. Peace.